Published in publication 396, podcast 234, Barbados in Review, copyright 2025, Volume 2, 2018 to 2025, ISBN 978-976-9771932. Hi, I am Dr. William Anderson Giddens, D.D., and I'm delighted to welcome you to today's episode of Barbados in Review, copyright 2025, ISBN 978-976-9771932. This podcast is dedicated to exploring the profound cultural, political, and technological transformations that have shaped Barbados between 2018 and 2025. These pivotal years have marked a dynamic evolution for the island nation, and in today's episode, I'll take you through the most significant developments that have defined this period. This review is based on insights from my latest publication, Barbados in Review, copyright 2016, Volume 1, ISBN 978-976-9573130, which documents the evolution of life in Barbados over the last several years. It's a time marked by change, innovation, and adaptation, and I'm thrilled to share this journey with you. Segment 1: Technological Revolution in Barbados. Let's begin with one of the most transformative aspects of the last several years: technology. Barbados has undergone what I would describe as a digital revolution. If you call the push towards a more technologically advanced society was accelerated in 2019 with the government's 40 million initiative aimed at digitizing public services, according to Barbados Today 2019. This bold step was more than just a modernization project. It was about transforming the daily lives of Barbadians. By 2024, the nation saw a shift in the financial sector, with electronic payments surpassing traditional cash transactions. This transaction has been part of the island's comprehensive effort to modernize its infrastructure and improve accessibility for citizens. The impacts have been profound, from simplifying government processes to creating a more convenient way for people to manage their finances, according to European Central Bank 2024. The most notable outcome: by 2024, Barbados was well on its way to becoming a paperless society. Government forms, payments, and even public health services were increasingly being conducted online, providing not only efficiency but also a greater sense of inclusivity in the digital age. Segment 2: Political Progress and New Leadership. Turning to the political landscape, 2018 was a historic year for Barbados. In May of that year, we saw the election of the Honorable Mia Amar Motley, SC MP, the island's first female Prime Minister. Her election was a milestone for gender equality and Caribbean politics, breaking new ground in a region where female political leadership had long been underrepresented, according to Wikipedia 2021. In addition to the election of Prime Minister Motley, November 2021 marked another significant event: the transition of Barbados from a monarchy to a parliamentary republic. This was a bold step in redefining national identity. With this transition, Queen Elizabeth II was no longer the head of state, and Her Excellency, the Most Honourable Dame Sandra Mason, FB, GCMG, DASC, was sworn in as the country's first female president, according to Beijing Things 2021. This was a momentous occasion, not only because of the political shift, but also because it represented a profound shift in how Barbadians perceive their place in the world. This change has redefined the nation's sense of independence and unity, setting the stage for further political progress. Segment 3: A Dynamic Cultural Identity. While politics and technology have played significant roles in shaping Barbados, we must not forget the importance of culture. Barbados is a country that thrives on its cultural heritage, and the period from 2018 to 2025 has been no exception. We have seen this in the continuation of the Crop Over Festival, a celebration of Barbadian music, dance, and tradition. The festival, which runs from April to August each year, culminates in the vibrant Grand Kadooment Day, where thousands of Barbadians take to the streets in colorful parades celebrating everything from soca music to our rich history, according to Island Hopper Guides 2020. This festival has remained an enduring symbol of what it means to be Bajan, proud, exuberant, and deeply connected to both our African and British roots. But beyond Cropover, the We Gathering 2025 initiative has taken cultural pride to new heights. This year-long celebration theme, Come Long Home, focuses on the distinctiveness of Barbados parishes, with each community showcasing its unique heritage through events such as gourmet dining, rum tastings, and cooking demonstrations. This initiative also aims to foster a deeper sense of connection among Barbadians, both locally and abroad, according to Caribbean Tourism Organization 2025. Of course, these celebrations have been accompanied by challenges, none more pressing than the climate crisis and COVID-19 pandemic. These global issues have impacted Barbados in ways that have forced us to rethink our approach to resilience, community, and sustainability. And yet, these challenges have also highlighted the deep strength of Barbadian culture, our ability to adapt, celebrate, and unite in times of crisis, according to Global Threats 2020, The Conversation 2021. Segment 4: Economic Transformation Through BERT. Economically, the most significant milestone from 2018 to 2025 has been the Barbados Economic Recovery and Transformation, known as BERT program. This ambitious initiative, which aimed to stabilize the country's finances and set the stage for long-term growth, has yielded impressive results. By February 2025, Barbados had reduced its debt to GDP ratio from a staggering 178.9% in 2018 to a more manageable 101.1%, according to Central Bank of Barbados 2025. This is a remarkable achievement, as it indicates the country's progress toward fiscal sustainability. There are even aspirations to lower this ratio to 60% by 2035. In terms of economic growth, sectors like tourism, commercial services, and construction have been the main drivers. In fact, by 2025, the economy is expected to grow by 3.9%, largely thanks to these industries. Alongside this growth, initiatives like the creation of a cybersecurity operations center and the repurposing of the catastrophe fund have strengthened national security and well-being, making Barbados a more stable and accountable economic entity in the Caribbean, according to Central Bank of Barbados 2025. In closing, so as we look back at this transformative period from 2018 to 2025, one thing is clear: Barbados has evolved culturally, politically, technologically, and economically into a nation that is not only resilient but also forward-thinking. And the repurposing of the catastrophe fund have strengthened national security and well-being, making Barbados a more stable and accountable economic entity in the Caribbean, according to Central Bank of Barbados 2025. The idea of introspection and self-examination is prevalent throughout Scripture, yet the word review is not specifically mentioned in the Bible, according to my divinity lens. For example, believers are urged to examine yourselves to see whether you are in the faith. Test yourself. In 2 Corinthians 13:5, furthermore, a review between military chiefs is mentioned in 1 Samuel 29:2, reflecting the practice of accessing activities in order to grow spiritually. The Bible stresses the significance of accessing one's behavior and comparing it to God's instruction, according to BibleHub.com. Topical review. These shifts from digital modernization and gender progress in politics to a renewed focus on culture and economic stability have set the stage for a brighter future for the island. As we continue to navigate these changes, it's essential to reflect on both our successes and the challenges we've overcome. I invite you to explore these themes further in my publication, Barbados in Review, Volume 2, and to join me next time as we continue to reflect on the dynamic journey of this Caribbean treasure. Thank you for tuning in today. God bless. If you have enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more episodes of Barbados in Review, copyright 2025, ISBN 978-976-9771932. Until next time, I am Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD, signing off.